Just 2.5 hours ago, the state of Tennessee executed a Memphis man who killed his wife in 1984. It is the fourth execution since Tennessee brought back the death penalty last August. Thanks for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom.
And I'm Katina Rankin. 68-year-old Don Johnson was executed by lethal injection at the Riverbend Maximum Security Prison in Nashville. He sang religious hymns as he was injected. Local 24 News senior investigator Jenny DiPrizio is live in Nashville tonight.
So, Jenny, you were one of the reporters selected to witness Johnson's execution. Tell us how it went.
Well, you know, actually, Don Johnson had a lot to say during his last words. It went on for some time, but, you know, it was really hard to hear what he said because a lot of it was mumbled and he's very soft-spoken. I can tell you, though, that most of it was very prayerful. He had prayed that his life had meaning. He had prayed that people were at peace. I can tell you, though, his lawyer had concerns about the methods used to execute Johnson.
And I believe that he felt the sensation of being buried alive.
That's what Don Johnson's attorney said at a news conference after the execution. No one from Connie Johnson's family spoke, but they issued this statement.
Our family has endured this pain and has carried this burden for most of our lives. Regardless of what we say or do, it will never be enough to bring Connie back.
Johnson's execution comes almost 35 years after killing his wife Connie Johnson in 1984. Johnson shoved a plastic garbage bag down his wife's throat, suffocating her. After his conviction, Johnson says he found God and became an ordained Seventh-day Adventist minister, preaching to other inmates at the prison. Johnson's supporters say his execution will be felt on death row.
To take Don's life is to take that light away from all those other men that are there in a dark place.
I am not going to mourn because I am confident that Don has everlasting life.
Inside the execution room, the warden and his assistant were positioned so the media had a hard time seeing his hands or feet. His hands were also wrapped to prevent him from moving, and he was heavily tied down. Johnson's lawyer says she's got concerns with that.
The whole point of having media observers is to hold the state to account when they are engaged in the act of killing one of their citizens. And if they can't see what's going on, then how can the state be held to account?
Now, we were in a media witness room. There was also a victim's family witness room that was kind of diagonal from where we were. In that room, I could see two people. One person appeared to be Connie Johnson's sister. Live in Nashville, Jenny DiPrizio, Local 24 News.
All right, Jenny, this was your first execution, a difficult assignment to be sure. Was it what you expected at all?
You know, that's a really difficult question to answer. It kind of actually was like it appears in a movie or on TV. It's very quiet. You don't hear really anything. There's not a lot of talking. We're sitting in a room, and when they're ready to begin, literally a curtain raises up where they begin the execution. And then when they believe that the person is dead, they lower the curtain, and then they announce over an intercom the time of death. And in Johnson's case, it was 7:37 p.m.
All right. Thank you very much, Jenny.